The one who invented the Sponge City, the Professor Yu Kongjian, a master of architecture, has died in a plane crash in Brazil. Yu Kongjian was one of the most influential Chinese architects on the global stage. All major international media outlets immediately reported it, calling him the ambassador of modern urban architecture. So what is the Sponge City? Simply put, it is an approach to urban planning and design that builds functional facilities and landscapes to retain water resources while protecting against floods. Instead of relying solely on massive concept levees, the idea is to let the city absorb, store, and reuse water like a sponge. Professor Yu proposed this concept more than 20 years ago, and its value continues to grow. Let me show you one case to make it clear. In Jinhua City, Zhejiang Province, two rivers merge to form the Jinhua River. During the rainy season, rising waters traditionally led local officials to build high concrete levees. The method was quick and straightforward, but the drawbacks were serious. Once the dry season came, the riverbed would turn barren and ugly, and the city's water supply suffered. Following Yu's Sponge City approach, the solution was different. Instead of concrete walls, they created terraced landscapes through what he called the field digging strategy. This allowed the site to better handle flooding. When water levels rise, it seeps layer by layer into terraces. Plants absorb and store the water, and the scenery improves. Silt deposits during floods enrich the soil so that by spring plants grow even more lush. Walkways were also designed to be permeable, allowing rainwater to filter through gravel into underground reserves. This became the Jinhua Yanweizhou Park project, completed 10 years ago. Today, it remains a beloved landmark and a model of Sponge City design. Similar projects have been built across China. Yu often emphasized that the Sponge City concept combines traditional Chinese water management wisdom with modern urban planning. For example, the terraces at Yanweizhou were inspired by the golden rice terraces of his hometown. This thousand-year-old Chinese heritage found new life in modern design. Given the floods in many countries this year, we can't help but ask, can we build more sponge cities in the future worldwide? In fact, China began pilot projects a decade ago and has been advancing steadily ever since. It is one of the earliest and most committed countries in the world to explore this approach. So does your country consider to introduce a sponge city for saving lives? For thousands of years, as an ancient civilization, we have sought harmony between humanity and nature because we know better than most what it means to treat the land with care. We thank and honor this great master. He is a real idealist and a doer. His contributions will only grow in importance with time. In a world filled with wars, conflicts, chaos, farming, even genocide, we are grateful for those who dedicate themselves to building and giving. Rest in peace, Professor Yu.